Hello, hello everybody, welcome.
And his name is John.
Whoa, woohoo! Let's see who's here already. Let me see the shot. Starting here, guys. My one more live streaming. Thank you guys so much for joining here today. Hello, undercover, 𝚃𝚞𝚝𝚒 𝚅𝚎𝚌𝚝𝚑𝚒 𝚂𝚐𝚘𝚝. Guys, thank you so much again for joining today. As you guys can notice, we are building more illustrations for graphic designs. Okay, so basically we did a lot of lessons during the Vectober, as you guys know, and it's been very nice, to create everything, very different objects, art styles, and we are exploring a lot of different techniques. Okay, hello Nando, hello Philip Marins. So guys, let me share with you my screen already. Okay, this is the Mac, okay, that I'm using here. Oh guys, today the last is gonna be about, oops, I'm just changing here, how to create wallpapers. All right, basically I'll show you also how you guys can synchronize the screen. As you guys can see, it's always important, of course, depends about the project that you are creating. I will explain here in each step. Okay, so as you guys can notice, it's synchronized, and I will do this with you. All right, and before we start, of course, let me show you what I did so far recently for my Instagram. Let me show you my iPad screen. This one, boom, guys. I did this character is from the Queen's Gambit, I guess. And yeah, look, let me show you a bit behind of this process. If I open here these layers, I don't know if you guys can see where I'm clicking. Just let me activate here the show touches. There you go. Now I think you guys can see. And this is entirely vector, my friend, entirely vector. Just the smoke, that is just an image that I've just placed it above. But let me show you before I start here the lesson. Can you see here? I did these eyes with effect on here. Let me hide here some shapes. There's a lot of shapes. If I turn on here the split mode, can you see now? The split mode, the outline. Look, this is how I do. There's a lot of lines on here, but you don't work like this. You work using the real vector. But let me show you another thing. Here is where the vector have been placed first, the main shape. Guys, all the techniques that I show you, I teach on the Vectorize Club, we are creating on there as well. Look, let me show you a big project weekly. This one we are gonna start soon. Okay, it's gonna be released by the time of the Vectorize Club. So if you are not joined at the Vectorize Club, you guys are losing. Try to join the Vectorize Club in order to learn more. Okay, on there you guys will have access to many lessons already. So there is the project that we are gonna do together. Okay, there is more behind, of course. Okay, so yeah, I'm inviting you to join on there, because on there you guys can learn even more. Guys, let me show you already my screen. I just left my queen without the face, but I activate this later on. Back to the Mac, my friends. The Vectorize Club is starting right now. Guys, look at this. The first thing that you guys will need to understand. Let me show you these steps. When you start your project, you need to understand that you need to have a topic. Okay, such as space, can be snow. If you look at all the kind of illustrations for backgrounds, there are several different art styles. There's not just one. On here I'm gonna use some of my inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna do this by my head, and always start with a topic. You guys can think in a farm, in any way that you want. And of course you need to think about the canvas, which canvas you want to create. You guys can do wallpapers for your YouTube channel, your Facebook. Guys, there are many ways that you guys can do your wallpapers. And also you guys can use my technique here, okay, about to synchronize the images by using the symbol tools. Okay, and mainly one of the things that is very important, it's about the art style as well. Okay, because if you do art style that is, you know, very colorful, you need to think about how the icons will be displayed at the top. Because if you do, you know, a rondo background, this can bother the people's eyes. So you need to be careful. You need to test a lot. Okay, and this is a process that you need to, you know, to test a lot of tests. And yeah, hello Suzot. And I'm gonna do here something that is more abstract. Okay, I will do something that I like, okay, based on vector. And look guys, let me hide here this one, this text. What I did on here already, I've just applied here, okay, this composition. Just show you how I did this. If you remember, we did in the last week, okay, the this mobile phone, if you remember, okay, the markup. So if you haven't watched this, watch. I'm gonna remove this after the live stream, okay, this live streaming here, this one that I did, the markup. Okay, look, and guys, so basically what I did, I've just applied this markup on here as well. It's here below. Okay, and I just placed other markups because I want to test this in different frames. Okay, let's put that we have a MacBook on here, a notebook, a tablet, and mobile phone. All right, and basically what I did on here, I've just created a rectangle. I will delete this just show you in a real time. Okay, what I did first, create a rectangle. Okay, no matter which color you are going to choose, this is just a rectangle, just for to have the canvas first. The canvas, let's put that this is the canvas, and you guys can control the size on here below. Right, the size is here. My one is cm, so let me change this to I will change this to pixel. I don't like to work in centimeters. I will change this to pixels. Okay, the documents, there you go. And now you guys can set on here if you want, to this one if you want. Okay, look, this is a proportion based in AD, full AD. Okay, but you guys can now resize this proportionally, okay, in order to have the ratio correctly. All right, and now guys, what you guys can do, you will need to create symbols based on this rectangle. Click here on the symbols panel, as you guys can see. Create, there you go, we have a symbol on here. And now you guys need to paste this symbol inside of the markups. Okay, this one here I have on here, okay, in my designer package. This one is not released yet on the node. So what the last tutorial that I did, okay, so you guys can follow this better if you don't have these markups. I'm going to delete here the symbols, and I will apply here again. Symbols, okay, I'll drag on here, resize. This one actually. Resize. Apply this inside of the object, okay, where I'm clipping. Again, I will do this again. Duplicate on here, and I'll bring this inside of the tablet. I'm just moving here the layers for now. Dragging here inside. As you guys can see, it's here. So if I change this color here, you guys will see the result. This one. Let me just set here. Just a sec. Duplicate again. Bring this onto here. Bring this below. Here. Okay, now it's here. Okay, in the correct layer. So if I change the color, it's gonna change other ones. What I'm doing basically is just copying the symbols and applying inside of this color here. Remember about this the shape here, the front one, this one, I'm clipping the symbols. All right, just bring, resize, there you go. Adjust here. As you guys can see, the mobile phone is small, right? So you need to clip this in a correct size. because if you do, for example, a full landscape and try to apply on a small mobile phone, is not going to work so well. Okay, let me apply here inside of the mobile phone right now. Here, drag. There you go. Okay, now it's synchronized. So if I change this color, it's gonna change all of them. I hope you guys can see how I did that. So remember about to watch this lesson. All right. Okay, guys. So first, what I'm gonna do, I will start to create some shapes. All right. So you can use the pencil tool. You guys can use the pen tool. I personally like to use a pencil tool for these ones. All right, because I want to create an abstract design. I will start just with grayscale. Grayscale for now. No colors, just values. If you remember about my jump principles about design, you guys can get some inspiration on here. Okay, I like to focus on here size, spacing, balance. Later you guys can focus on the contrast and rhythm. Okay, I will explain this by the time on here. Look, I will start by creating in this one here. Okay, this is the main. So if I draw here, insert inside is here the top, or insert inside. I'll change this color a little bit. Let me just change this color and draw here. Look at this. What's gonna happen? Look, can you see? So I'll do this again. You guys can do the curves like this. Okay, of course you can move this, or you can just bring this like this, or I'll start to draw more on here. I'll do something like this. I'm creating some kind of rhythms, okay, like a painting. So I will draw. If you guys see my YouTube cover, I did like this. This is the values, okay, just values. And guys, look at this. As you guys can notice, the mobile phone, you cannot notice, you know, this one here is because it's clipping, okay. And later, after you finish one, you guys can move this. Okay, you guys can do that. Let me show you. You guys can move it just like that. Okay, let's suppose that the mobile phone will focus it in just one side of our landscapes. Okay. And now I'll create more on here, just like that. Of course, look, I need to apply this inside of the rectangle. Okay, why? Because when you do that, it's gonna crop. Okay, and you guys can later think about some geometric shapes as well. I will do one more on here. Yeah, there you go. And now guys, I did here the primary shapes. Okay, just the values, no colors at this point. But you guys now can think about some forms of geometric forms. For example, you guys can use here the rectangle if you want. I'll apply the rectangle, but this one here, as you guys can see, I'm using this color, right? I'll change that. Look at this, the color panels. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one and I will apply as white. Okay, I have a rectangle on here. And guys, you can explore the width. Okay, where is the width? It's here on the stroke. Okay, so you guys can manage on here. Okay, the balance, just like that. You can duplicate this and resize, or you can make some kind of abstract background as well, or you guys can do that. Look how nice is this. I will press P. You guys can start to design some elements. Okay, paint tool, and you guys can create a triangle just like that. Look, let's suppose that I'm just building, you know, the elements. I'm still planning here where I'm gonna apply this. Okay, just make some tests, or you guys can make some abstract elements like that. I really love this kind of art style. Okay, and you guys can do this as well. Press P, and now can you see this line? I'm going to make this a bit bigger, and I'm going to duplicate this multiple times. 1, 2, 3, boom. Can you see? And now you guys can do that. If I select all of these curves on here, can you see? Let me just. Can you see this point? You guys can rotate. There is a very nice way to rotate this, but let me just activate here again this mouse, because sometimes it doesn't work so well. Let's see. Okay, now it's working. Can you see this button? This one here. transform objects separately. Okay, look, so you guys can rotate this separately. It's very awesome, my friend. This is the Vectorize. Okay, so you guys can make some elements just for now. Okay, and later you guys can fix. Right now I will just duplicate this, and now I will just let me group this. Keep your layers organized, alright? As you guys can see, by the time that you guys create the elements, it's normal to have layers. Okay, so don't be scared about layers. Try to keep it organized by the time when you create your project. Okay, just like that. Let me group this as well. Okay, select them, Command G to group. Easy, right? And now, my friends, look, I have this curve, this group, and if I click here on this button, look how nice it is. There is some dashes. You know, I'll click here, and of course you can change this kind of object style. How? For example, I'm going to apply this rounded one. Okay, so I can change here the size just like that. Can you see? You guys can look, you guys can just move this on here. Just playing the elements. Okay, so I did the first shapes, and then I'm planning here which kind of forms I'm going to create. You guys can do this. Look, if I draw the rectangle, it's gonna have these circles, these dots. Okay, and now I will apply here the alignment. Can you see the alignment? It's here. It's gonna change the alignment. Let me just change here the dash. There's these options you need to test. Alright, I like to test. So basically, because I don't know how to explain. This one here will just change the the space between them. You need to test. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. This one here is creates the length, of the line. It's gonna create this line. I don't want that. I'm gonna 0. This one here is the space in between the lines. So you need to test, my friends. You need to test. This is the only way that you guys can learn. All right. This is how as well create some long dashes and dots. Yeah, just like that. You can rotate. You guys can rotate just like that. Okay. Later I will just let me duplicate this. Okay. So I have here already, my friends, as you guys can see, some elements. Okay, so let's play around this. And this stage here, you guys can start to apply some colors. How you guys can do that? Because if you try to build your your background just like that, I think it's better to have color at this point. Okay, because you can have more ideas. And guys, I highly suggest you let me show you another screen. There is a website that is called Colors. Okay, I'm just trying here to find where it is. I have a lot of screen in my front. Just a sec. Colors. Nice, here. It's here, my friend. The Colors, and it's this website here. Okay, colors.co. Colors. I don't know how to pronounce this. If you just type here space, you guys can see the colors, right? And let's suppose that I want to start with this background here. Look, pay attention to this. This is the Vectorize, my friend. Pay attention to this. I'm going to change this color on here just to see. Okay. The fill. This is the fill, alright? I apply this color. Let me hide here first. I'm going to hide these elements. So I will start first with the first rectangle. Okay. And look, I can start to add the first color. And my friend, you have here this option. If you click here, RGB hex, okay, the hexadecimal, you can copy this. Can you see these numbers? It's a hexadecimal. Oh my gosh! And you guys can just type on here. Look, can you see the same color from there? And if I click here, lock, you guys can just click space and have ideas. I like that one. I like that one. Lock, perhaps space. This purple is nice. This one I like that. So you guys can test here. some candidates. Oh, I like this one. Oh, this one is nice. Let me just I love that. These are going to be my palette, my friend. So I will just take a screenshot on here. Where is the button? Command 4. Take a screenshot. Can you see? Command C and paste on here. Okay. Boom! It's here, my friends. The culprit is here. Can you see how easy it is? So if you are enjoying, please leave the like already. This is very important to the YouTube channel. Okay, so I have here the color palette. Okay, and now remember about the shapes. Okay, my friend, this is the magic. I'm gonna open them. It's here. Let's make some tests. So I'll type here very big. Make test. Okay, make test first. Can you see? I'll make test. How? Select. If you press Command and select the shape here, press I and boom. Press I and select boom. Press I and boom. Yeah, make some tests. Boom, and press I and boom. It's done. Can you see? We have a nice abstract background, my friends. Can you see? Of course, we need to add more elements on here. Let me just bring this element on here. This one can be applied on here. This one here. Group them and move them randomly into the scene just to see where it's gonna happen. Let me group this. And of course, as you guys can notice, this is a solid, colors. But you guys can bring. Let's suppose that you want to add some gradients. Okay, I like to add gradients in my design. You guys can do this. Look. Select the shape that you want. Press G and just drag. Okay, it's very easy, to do that using Affinity Designer. That's why I like to use Affinity Designer instead of Adobe Illustrator. You guys can make this. I'm creating, these transitions with these colors. Okay, this one here as well. You guys can do this. Can you see this color here? I want to make a transition. Okay, with orange. When you drag, make it a bit orange. Very such a orange. There you go, my friend. This is the Vectorize. Can you see? And now this one here below, I can think more about that. Okay, you guys can. Let's put that. You need to test. I like this. And let me select this one. Yeah, I like this green. Okay. Change here. Guys, I will answer your questions after we finish this background. I don't want to take a lot of time, in this one. Look, you guys can do something like that. Make some adjustments over the curve. All right, I'll apply here at the top G, and let me just change this to a bit pinky. I love this pinky, really. Look, can you see? If you press Command C, select another shape on here. As you guys can see, you can just Shift Command and V. What's gonna happen? You guys can just paste the art style, okay, from one shape to another one. Basically, it's going to copy the properties to another one. Okay. Hello, Caramel. The live stream will be available to watch, during some days. And after that, it's gonna be closed to the patrons. So that's why it's so important, you guys, to watch this while you are here. If you cannot watch this, because you are very busy, you can watch tomorrow. Don't worry. The live stream is free. But after some days, I usually remove from YouTube and I place on the Vectorize Club in order to to incentivize people to join the Vectorize Club and to help me keep doing more contents like this. I hope you guys are learning a lot from this one. Look, guys, the result that we got so far. We have the background applied on here. This wallpaper on the Mac or the tablet and also on the mobile phone, as you guys can see. And remember, you guys can just move here just to see in which area the composition is nice. Can you see? Oh, look, you guys can do something like that. This, oh, I like this one here, this color. Okay. And if you see here, I have a rectangle, right? This color here, that is solid. You can apply here. Let me just, you guys can make some tests. Can apply some colors like this if you want to call more rotations. Okay, I like really the contrast between blue and yellow. I love that. But you guys can experiment. Okay, just like this. Take your time. This is the Vectorize, my friends. Can you see? And okay, so let's do here more details, okay, such as some patterns. So guys, for example, let's suppose that you want to add here some more elements. I really love this kind of elements. Okay, this is a very modern style. You guys can, let me just, thank you a lot, Carmel. Very inspiring. I will change this. I will remove these dots. I will just click here. Remove that. Okay. If you want, let's suppose that you want to create more. Let me just create here some lines. Okay, I want to do that. Can you see this shape? Can you see? I will duplicate this, and I will resize. And now, what I'm gonna do? Let me just show you. I will press P, insert inside, and I will draw a line. White line, okay, this one. And now I will just duplicate this multiple times. One here, and duplicate. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Can you see now? Vectorize, guys. Look at this. I'm giving more, details like patterns. Just like that. And apply this on here. I'm thinking about to clip, okay, this. Can you see? Let's suppose that you want to remove these lines on here, okay, that is outside. Okay, let's suppose that you want to remove this. How you guys can do that? I will group. Okay, it's grouped already. And create an area on here. Look, just create an area. I will show you. Create an area. This is the area that I want to clip. And now bring this curve inside of this group. And now just click here, erase. Look, boom. What this makes, you basically erase, the vector. But the vector is still on there. If I hide here, is on there. Why I like to do this? Because I don't want to remove this from the path. I don't want to convert to curves and remove this. No, I like to save your time, my friend. Okay, I give 100% a lot of value about your time, my time, and that's why I show you the easiest way to create the vectors techniques. Okay, look, can you see? You can clip this if you want, like moving this to there. Okay, and you guys can also can you see here below there is a layer? Okay, I'll duplicate this. I'll bring this below. I'll make this a bit dark and bring this onto here, just like that. You guys can create a depth just like this. Okay, and I will just apply here a Gaussian blur, very subtle Gaussian blur. You guys will see the result. Okay, and now let me just apply here the transparency tool, transparency on here. Okay, and now you guys can experiment this. This is, as you guys can see, is a bit dark. All right, and you guys can test some blending modes. The blending mode is here. If you keep this layer selected, this layer below, you guys can make some tests. I like to use the soft light, okay, to blend more the color. As you guys can see, there is a small, very subtle shadow on here. I like that. Okay, so you guys can duplicate this and apply to others, formula as well. Okay, here at the top. And also you guys can create some, let's suppose that you want to give more creativity on here. Okay, for example, you guys can press, let me duplicate this shape here. You guys will see a nice result. Can you see this one? Duplicate, bring this onto here. After you duplicate, you can make this as white, or the line as white, and I will remove the fill. Can you see now? I have a line on here. I have a line, and you guys can resize this line by the width, just like that. And you guys can start to duplicate this multiple times. 1, 2, and you can rotate this a little bit. And by the time you guys can create something more, artistic. I'm just doing this by my head. Look, just trying, okay, and see what's gonna look like. Can you see now? I can do this as well in this shape. I duplicate again. I duplicate. The outline needs to be white. Remove here the fill. There you go. Resize here the width. Duplicate. Duplicate. Boom! Vectorize, my friend. Look at this. The background. Okay. I've just moved this. It's here now. Correct. You guys can see the preview on here, right? Okay, you guys can just see the preview. Okay. Look. And you guys can do on here as well. If you want to move from here, you can do that easily. All right. Duplicate. Duplicate this onto here. Okay. Resize. You can rotate. Can you see? Okay. And you guys can also, let's put that you want to create some lines. Okay, you guys can do that. For example, I'm still thinking where I can apply here, because I'm thinking about to fill a little bit more this space on here. Okay, how? I will do here in my main frame. Okay, this one. Insert inside, and I will draw more organic shapes. But this time I'm gonna do this below, right? Below of this group. You have this option, insert behind of the selection, and there you go. I'm using mouse, but I will switch to my pencil. Let's see. I'll make this with a color like that, just a bit blue, just to see. And I'll apply here the transparency, just a bit, very subtle transparency, to have this result. Can you see? I can move this line on here easily. I'm really notice a great improvement by using the pencil tool. I'm not seeing a lot of nodes. It's good. I'm using here the stabilizer, okay, in order to do that. And guys, let me give you this tip. Can you see the swatches? I have here the swatches, and you guys can create here if you want. Can you see this shape here? Click here, this one, okay. And now if you draw, and click on here, yeah, it's supposed to add the the transparency. Let me do this again. I will do this by using the G, okay, instead of transparency. So let me remove here the transparency, and I will do this by using the fill. Yeah, just like this. Okay, let me try this now. I have the color on here. Click here on this button, very small one, add current fill to palette. Now let's see. If I click here, it's here. Now it's working, right? What I did, my friends, I've just saved here one color as style, so you guys can just click here, okay, and now you guys can draw. Look at this. Let me do this again. Boom! Vectorize, our friends. I will apply transparency in order to have these effects. I like that. I will do here in this side as well. Boom! My friends. Let me just change here the transparency a little bit. Yeah, it's ready. I like that. Let me apply here. You guys can do this as well if you want. Just a test, okay? You need to be very careful, because when you start to add details, sometimes you guys can, have that thing about add too much details and your art becomes with a lot of information, and sometimes this is not good, so you need to test. Okay, so save your project and test, make some backups and see which one can be better, right? I will duplicate the shape here to the top. I want to do the same effects here, just like that. I like this. Okay, boom. That's on here. Can you see how the colors talk with each other, my friends? Can you notice? Why? It's not because I'm master of color. No, no, I'm not very good at color sometimes. It depends about my mood. When I'm happy, colors just becomes so far nice. And I was using a hack here. Remember about the colors? Where is the colors? Let me open here again. Just show you in case you are not. I've just used it here. Okay, this tool. So grab a first color and then you guys will test which composition you want. Just like that. Okay, this helps a lot. Sometimes. Let me do here some expressive lines. I will do that. Okay. If you press N and you start to draw, you have a fill on here. I don't want to use the fill right now. I want to use just the line. Okay. I will show you what I'm gonna do. I will draw here this rectangle. Okay. And right now I will apply here a bit yellow, this kind of stroke with your, if you press, let me just select here again, select the shape. If you press G, okay, the fill tool, you have this option on here, the stroke, and I will apply here to a bit red, just like that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I will save this as my color swatches. I'll click here, add the current fill to palette. There you go. Okay, and now I will delete this. I will hide. Look at this. And now I will draw more lines. Okay, look at this. Select here the color. It's already selected, right? And I will start here. Press N and draw here. I need to draw this better. Now it's going well. Okay. Let me draw more. Let me see. I will continue from here, and you guys can adjust. Look, this kind of project I like to use more desktop. Okay, because I have more a bigger space, a bigger view. And on iPad, to be honest, I don't like to do graphic design stuff on iPad. On iPad, I like to do characters. I like to do drawings, more free drawings. This one here can work nice on iPad as well, but I like to have big viewer to see my previews. Can you see here? Oh, look what's become, my friend. Okay, let me know if the live stream is working. Okay, just let me know. I will draw more lines on here. Just boom. And here. I'll continue more. Just like that. Remember, you need to draw inside of the rectangle, right? In order to have the mirror effect from the symbols. This curve here is not so perfect, but I can fix this later on. As I said on my projects, details, when you need to take care about the details, takes a lot of time, so you need to manage that. Mainly when you are like me, creating the live streaming, because sometimes people don't have patience to learn. I mean, it takes time, just like that. There you go. So yeah, I like that. I will finish from here. Okay, and guys, this image will be available on the Telegram. Okay, I'm gonna release this image on there. But if you guys want to have the bonus content, I will do this right now. If you want, just type here on the the chat, and I'll be very happy to show you more things that you guys can do. Yeah, this is the final result that we got. I hope you guys enjoyed. Where is the... Ah, it's another screen. Happy little accident. Yeah, from Bob Ross. Better call. Yeah, my friend, this is the result. Yeah, if you want to see the bonus, I can show you. And look, guys, I'm going to release more, you know, the patterns. If you remember, the patterns. This one, the builder. If you guys don't have, you guys will be able to download this on the Ground. It's free, right? And you need to be fast, okay? Because a lot of people download on there and it's limited, okay? And you guys can do some patterns on here if you want as well, by using this one. Let's suppose that you want to create some chilies, hot chilies, peppers. Make this as red. And you guys can start here. Let me remove this stroke. You guys can draw here a watermelon or pizza. And yeah, doing that, you guys will be able also to create patterns, you know, to apply in your design. You see? You guys can add here some. Let's suppose that is ice cream. Okay. You can do let's suppose doodling. Duplicate. Make this as white. You need to play around, my friend, in order to test. Coffee cup, more or less. Just doing by my head, as you guys can notice. And trying here to see the result. Let me remove this stroke. Make this a bit as white. Okay. And little by little, you guys can, you know, can you see the result in all of others screen? Okay. So if I group this, just example, okay, you can make more elements as well. I think there is a green right here. Okay. Yeah. By the time you guys can fill more with elements, let me duplicate, rotate. Why? When you rotate, you guys create some kind of rhythm, okay, in your design. It's very nice. You guys can add a pizza. Let's suppose that I'm gonna do a pizza right now. I'll make this as a bit orange, and I would add here a yellow shape. And of course, you need to add some elements at the top, such as, you know, a black shape, a red shape, just like that. Green one. Can you see how doodling is very nice? And by the time you guys can feel, you know, and it's very nice, guys, to do that. Okay. And for example, after you make this, let me just duplicate one more time in order to fill the empty space. Duplicate, rotate, and you guys can create a kind of tile. All right. Of course, I'm missing here some black, just to look like more watermelon. Can you see now? Okay. Let me just do this. Duplicate, rotate. Here we go. Let me change this color here at the background. Look how nice it is. My friend, you guys can change the art style easily. Alright, just like that. For example, I have these elements, right? These tile patterns, very simple. That's why it's so important to plan, you know, what you guys will do. Yes, Juderoy, this works on iPad as well, this template. For example, let's suppose that you want to change the art style. Okay, we have here this colorful art style, but let me just group this and duplicate just to have a backup. Okay, duplicate. Okay, it's duplicated now. And guys, click here. Select all of them. Click here to empty all of them and add a stroke. Boom! Can you see this? You have now a scale with object. Boom! Oh, look what I have, my friend. A nice patterns. Okay, as you guys can see, I did this, very from random. I was thinking, oh, what I'm gonna show you to these guys, and I just did this. Look how nice is this pattern. We have a pizza, chili, hot chili, and I don't know if this is a milk or a coffee. Oh, this one here is supposed to be the watermelon, but it's look like the pizza. Yeah, my friend, this is the spirit. You need to test, you need to play, you need to see which kind of stuff you guys can create. And this is the spirit about learning. You need to test. That's why I love the bonus, because I do things that is very unexpected. Yeah, my friend, that's all for now. Let me back here with our background. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'm gonna release this, on the Telegram. I will fix later on, of course, some curves. I want to match this curve, following this rhythm. Yeah, I did this one using this color palette. My friend, I show you everything on here. Okay, there is not a kind of secret. Okay, I teach you everything that I know. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed, remember you guys can join here on the Patreon to grab more tutorials. We are releasing weekly exercise, okay, step by step, by little stages, and you guys can have time, okay, to learn more in your time. I know that end of the year is hard, to keep practicing. We have, to plan things, and we have holidays, and yeah. So I hope you guys are learning a lot and practicing. I think it's very important to practice. I know it's very important. And as you guys can see, this is a very different lesson. I never did this kind of lesson before. I never did. This is the first time that I'm doing something like this, and I'm very happy with this result. And yeah, if you guys have questions, let me see if you guys have questions before I go. Sometimes I close and I don't see all the questions that is above. Let me see here. Hello, Kina. Guys, probably I'm gonna be available on Discord. Okay, we can talk a little bit on there. Thank you, Overlord of Procrastinations, for getting my vector brushes. It's very nice, I don't have any complaints about my master vector brushes. And if I have any complaints, you guys can tell me. I mean, you guys can report me if you are having any problems. I will do my best, to help you. On there we have the mini course to help you. Okay, so everything is on there. Okay. Vector move. Yes, guys. Let's see. Oh, there is a nice technique here that you guys can do. Oh, for example, to test. All right. Before I go, let me show you. I will group everything on here. Okay. Let me just group them. Apply here rectangle. Rectangle and color. And now apply here color. Boom. Doing this way, you guys can see the values. All right. You guys can see, that this area here below is more white. Is where is calling more attention. And let's suppose that you have the the icons on here below. So you need to manage that to not bother the people's eyes. Okay, so you need to be careful with some aspects about creating backgrounds. But yeah, this is awesome anyway. You guys can test on there. Because for example, if we have here some kind of dog let's suppose that this is the big Sur. So you guys can make some mockups just like that, okay, to see how the icons will behaves, okay. Or this opacity and see, okay, you guys can test. It's very awesome, really. I love graphic design, illustration. That's why I'm always, you know, happy to bring different stuff to you guys. Okay guys, thank you so much. I will see you in the next week. And remember, I will release some more patterns, okay, on the, not patterns, but this template. So you guys can do, you know, your version. I give you, you know, the templates, and you guys do your stuff and be happy. Okay, that's it guys. Thanks so much. Hello Gamesfield. I hope you guys are happy with this result, and see you the next week. Bye bye. Let me open here. Vectorize. Thank you guys. Let me open here.
And his name is John.
Whoa! Woohoo! What? Guys, thank you. Bye bye. See you the next week. Bye. Go away. Bye bye. See you guys.